Good afternoon and welcome to Mountain Harmony Gardening. I'm Kristen and today is Cactus Day. So I've been feeling a bit under the weather this week. I definitely have a cold and I probably sound a little nasally and I've been really hoarse, but I've got my mug of tea and we're going to do our video anyways. It might be a little bit shorter than some of my longer ones like the fungus gnat video last week that was 15 minutes, but I need to plant my pretty little cactus that I bought a while ago and I figured today would be a good day to do it, and I'm hoping that I don't lose my voice before the end of the video. So the first thing that you want to know about cactus is they need a good free draining soil, something that has some rocks in it or grit and some, sand in it. I found this wonderful cactus mix. It's called Grump's Greenhouse is who makes this. And they are a wholesaler of cactus soil and some other amendments for your plants and such. But my favorite local greenhouse actually sells this. And if you want to know where you can purchase this, you can go to the website. I'll put all the links in the description for you guys. And you can see if you can find it near you. Because this is the best cactus soil I have ever found. And it's made with like red lava rocks. And I will take a picture of this and put it up for you guys so that you can see what this looks like. And I have had great success with my cactus ever since I put it in this. So the first thing that I need to do is I actually need to dig down the soil a little bit because these guys, if I put them in there like this, they'd actually be, their soil level would be above the pot. So I actually use my mixing bowls. I know, but it's just soil. I can wash them out and they'll be fine. So we're going to just dig down to the level that you want to plant them to. Or if you're starting with a new pot, go ahead and fill it up to the level that you would like. And you probably want about this much from the top of the pot to where your soil starts. And Donnie loves cactus. We have several cactus, and I'll show you some at the end of the video around our house. And he will put decorative rocks on there, and then he'll even add like sticks or other pretty rocks. Like we've got, I think, some rose quartz in one of ours, and it looks really pretty. And then he gets these little like carved rock skulls that he puts in some of them too. It's funny. All right, so now I know, because this cactus is down in here a ways, that this is the level that I want this cactus to be at. Now I need to check out the other one. Yes, that one's still a little bit too tall, so I need to take out just a tiny bit more on this one side so that we can get them both in together. And I will also put in the description the name of both those cactuses so that you know what they are. And I have found that I do better with like an actual cactus than a succulent. Okay, my voice is starting to go. I need to drink some tea. Oh, much better. I tried not to talk all day at work today. But it's kind of hard when you start talking with the girls. All right, so now this one doesn't have any spines and it's a type of aloe. So I let them dry out pretty good so that they're easy to remove. And that looks probably just a little bit more. Move that around, a little bit more. There we go. I think that's a good level for that one. Okay, now for this guy, it's going to be a little bit trickier to get out. Now, I was a florist for years, and I don't mind handling cactus by actually touching them. It doesn't bother me that bad. But if you want, put on a pair of gloves, okay? And I got some comments about, oh, why are you using tweezers on your plant in one of my videos when I was talking about saving this cactus. Well, the spines are so long on this one, I couldn't actually get down to the flowers where they were at, so I couldn't even get my fingers in there because of that. And plus, I also want to show you guys a safe way to handle cactus. Don't think you have to touch them barehanded. Wear gloves if you want to. It's totally up to you. I'd rather you guys be safe. All right, so I'm gonna get this guy in here with the other one. All right. Oh, I think I could have even gotten another cactus in here too. All right. You know what? I might save a little bit of room and go get one of those smaller cactuses, like in the little tiny pots, and put it in there. So, all right, once you kind of got these where you want them, careful, don't poke yourself. Then you just want to fill it up, and you can kind of see that this has a little bit of like potting soil to it, but it's mostly rocks, and that helps it drain so well. And I really, really love that, as I said. But this is fantastic soil. So we're just going to go ahead and fill it up, and I don't mind if I make a mess on my table. I do all of my seed starting on this table, and it just becomes a huge, huge mess. Right, Sebastian?
Yep, yes I am behind the camera. Hello.
Sebastian's helping me film, because normally I film on Sundays, and today is actually Thursday, and I'm going to be putting this out tomorrow. So Donnie's not here with us. So I enlisted the help of Sebastian, and he was telling me that he actually wants to be in a video again because he hasn't been in a video in a while. And we know how wonderful he is on camera. So I think when we do my garden tour for Valentine's Day, we're going to have Sebastian help us. Right, Sebastian?
Yep, and maybe Patsy could be included too.
Yes, maybe we could show everybody how Patsy is doing. So that would be probably nice for everybody. All right. Okay. Fill up the other side. You probably see it's a little bit dusty because this is really dry, and it should be since it's cactus soil. Alright. And then we just want to make sure that you fill in all the little holes. You don't want any air pockets in here when you're doing this. Same way as you would plant any other house plant. You just don't want the air pockets. Alright, so that side looks good. Let's check on this other side again. I think I could use just a tiny bit more on this other side because this other cactus was a little bit taller. So put a little bit more in. And when I water my cactus, kind of like with the fungus gnat video, I take them to the sink and I water them there because that way all the water drains out freely from these pots. And this is the only terracotta pot I think I have left. The rest of them are all glazed terracotta pots. All right. So there we go. That looks so nice. And I've wanted to put another cactus in this one for so long. I am really happy that I did this. I only water my cactus probably twice a week to 3 times a week, kind of depending on how hot it is. As I was saying, I only water these every 2 to 3 weeks, and I actually water them pretty thoroughly, but since I let them drain out completely, it works really, really well. Now I'm going to show you guys some of our other wonderful cactus. Here are some of our beautiful cactus that we have. We have a lot more than this. I just wanted to give you guys kind of a sampling of what we have. These zebra cactus are my absolute hands down favorite cactus because they are the easiest cactus I have ever grown. We got this little guy, and then this is Donnie's cactus garden. These guys are kind of like mine. But you can see like we've got a little rose quartz in here. Donnie found a stick they want to add. And then here's some of those little skulls that Donnie has put in them, and just something fun and cool. And we've even seen online these little tiny like terracotta pots that I really want to add to some of our cactus gardens. So you could do so many different things with cactus, and they're easy to care for. You just have to remember that they need really good draining soil, and don't water them that often. They're not your regular house plants that need to be watered once a week or every week and a half. They could go 2 to 3 weeks and they'll be fine. These guys had dried out a long time before I filmed my fungus gnats video that I had out. And I didn't water them since then either. So it's been probably 3 weeks to almost 4 weeks since I've watered them, and they're all doing great. I hope this gives you guys some inspiration to try cactus and make some really cool cactus gardens of your own. Share them on our Facebook page. I would love to see what you guys are doing with your cactus.
The only limit is your imagination.
That's right, Sebastian. And hopefully the cat doesn't
knock them down and destroy plants in the process. And let's hope none of your pets do that too, because that would be awful.
Lola recently knocked over my shamrock, and I ended up having to cut it completely back because it landed on top. Anyways, we love our cat anyways, and that's just what happens when you have pets. All right, I think I rambled on enough, and my voice is starting to get really hoarse again. So thanks for watching, everyone, and happy gardening.
And when the time comes, happy harvesting.